Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we are going to be taking a look at a Venusaur, well, a CeleSaur Welder deck, which is a really interesting archetype that I came up with. I actually thought of this deck when I was like laying in bed last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, this might actually be a cool idea. So yeah, I'm going to make a video on it. So yeah, Welder pretty much counts as your DC type of effect. You Welder 2 energy to Venusaur, build it up. Build up Pollen Hazard. Pollen Hazard is still really annoying in a format without Ace Roll and Guzma, and only Switch. It's pretty good. So yeah, before we end the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Game and TCG, as always, guys. If you're ever looking for PTCGO codes, if you're trying to get Hidden Fates codes, Unified Minds pack codes, Team Up pack codes, Unbroken Bomb packs codes, get them over at Card Game and TCG. They do have a singles website, too, that I have linked down below. Also, if you're looking for in-real-life Pokemon TCG singles, head over to Card Game and TCG and get your stuff there. If you do end up getting some from Card Game and TCG, at the checkout, guys, use my discount code CODELDF for a 5% discount on your order. And supports the channel, helps Card Cavern out, helps yourself out, women for everyone. So shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Make sure to check them out and use my code LDF to get a discount. So yeah, let's look into the list. So funny enough, I just realized there's no Absol in here. And in the last game that I got in this video, I was talking about having Absol in the deck. And for some reason, I thought I had Absol at that time, but I guess it's not actually in the deck. So I'm a bit of an idiot. So I guess if you're watching the second game and you're wondering why I'm blabbing so much about finding my Absol, it's not in the deck. I thought there was an Absol in here. Whatever. Anyways, so the idea of the deck is obviously build up Venusaur through Welder. CeleSaur falls off, obviously, because of how good Fire is. That's one of the things that prevents this deck, I think, even from working, is because Reshizard is just too good right now. Fire is too overpowered to make this deck really work. Even with, like, a few things to help us out, like this Cherrim here with weak Weather Guard and also weak Guard Energy, it's still really hard to deal with Fire. But when you're not up against Fire, this thing is pretty sick, because we can actually use Fire to power the Venusaur up. I know, quite ironic. And obviously, we can go Pollen Hazard, Solar Beam, we got Evergreen GX. Getting everything back is pretty huge. We did gain Great Potion, healing 50, which is really good. We still have these Shaymins from Lost Thunder. We got Gardenia. We even got Center Lady back, which is a pretty hype card to see back in the format. And we have Life Force. There's actually a ton of ways to make this card super annoying and healable. So pretty much the idea of the deck is trying to make this thing survive as long as you can and just destroy the opponent by just spamming healing cards. That's pretty much it. This is the list I've gone with. We got the Cherrim, of course, with Fire, the Shaymins to heal. I am playing the Jirachis because Stellar Wish. If you guys want to take Jirachi out, be my guest. Take the Jirachis out and throw in something else. I would definitely recommend an Absol because I thought I had Absol in the deck, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, throw in something else. If you don't want to play Jirachi because you're building on a budget. Now, I'm actually playing a meme card, but I'm actually playing Keldeo, which can be built up through the unit energies we play. We can also like Welder 1 energy to it, 1 fire, and then just go 2 units, 1 fire. And this thing is hard to deal with. We're already being very annoying with Venusaur anyway, so just having this Keldeo makes it even more annoying. That's literally why it's there. That's it for the Pokemon. Again, I would maybe recommend playing an Absol in the deck. I thought I had one, didn't. Going into the items here, we got Cherish Ball, of course, to find our Venusaurs, along with 3 Pokecoms. 4 copies of Custom Catcher, of course, because it is Custom Catcher. Now, I would actually recommend maybe cutting down to 2 and then playing something else like Great Herb, Mixed Herb, sorry, or maybe like play 4 Bills. Play more Center Ladies, maybe. Play more Gardenias. I got 2 Energy Spinners. Another card that I'm skeptical on is to really being good, but you can use an Energy Spinner and like a Viridian in the same turn or something like that to find your fires, and also for Welder, and then also find you Grass Energy too for Venusaur. I got 1 Fire Crystal to be able to like Fire Crystal Welder, 4 Great Potion for the heals. I got a Reset Stamp, another card maybe to play 2 of. I do have a Judge in the deck to kind of compensate for that. I got 1 Switch, another card maybe to play 2 of because it's good to heal. But again, the Mixed Herbs would also be pretty clutch, or another Center Lady. And I am playing 3 different stadiums: 1 Hearth, 1 Viridian, 1 Life Force. Pretty simple. Marshadow could go in here too, just to try and win the stadium war, because once you lock Life Force in play, you're golden. I got 2 Bill to find your items, 2 Cynthia, 2 Gardenia, 1 Judge. Again, Judge disrupting your opponent is really good when you're kind of putting the hurt on them with the heals and the special conditions. I got a Center Lady, 4 Welder. Again, this is how we're going to build a Venusaur. I guess Pokegear could be good in this deck too, but we do have the Jirachi, but you can take out the Jirachi, throw in 2 Pokegear, something like that. I don't know. I got 1 Buff Padding for the extra HP. 2 Escape Board for Jirachi, 4 units, 1 Weak Guard, 5 Fire, 2 Grass. And yeah, that's the list that I've gone with here. And I got some pretty fun games with the deck, so yeah, let's show the deck off in action. Alright guys, getting into some games here with the Venusaur and Welder deck. See what we run into first. And, oh, we actually were able to avoid a fighting deck, or a fire deck, sorry. This does look like it's actually going to be Lost March, which will be an interesting matchup for sure. Don't really know how I feel about Lost March, to be honest. Alright, we're going to open up with a Shaymin. Not the worst hand ever. We can at least get Venusaur here. We can try to Cynthia into a better hand. But we'll see what my opponent ends up playing. I'm assuming it's a Lost March. All the types kind of line up to it being a potential Lost March deck. So that is what I'm guessing that my opponent is going to be playing. Is going to be the good old Lost March, but we'll see. So hopefully we can draw something good here. I mean, a Welder would be nice. Obviously, we want to be able to Welder into the Venusaur. Get that big boy powered up. But we'll have to see what my opponent gets to do here. They are taking a very long time. That's going to make this game very long. That is not fun. So, okay, so they're actually playing a Spiritomb Froslass deck, which is interesting. Kind of wish we had Mew, but we have a lot of healing. So, things can go well. I think Absol could be pretty good here, too, if he's playing Jirachi, potentially. I don't think this matchup is, like, awful. He's going to Building Spite to himself. And there's an Elm's Lecture. Getting them a Mew for some reason. Don't really know why they got the Mew. They don't really need it. That's fine, though, I guess. We'll see what we can draw. Hopefully we can draw something good. Oh, they're actually going to switch into the Mew. And to Dark Energy. Alright. Okay, we drew Grass Energy. That's pretty good. We can get a Venusaur and Celebi here. We can attach the Grass Energy to it. Well, Cynthia here. We are maybe looking for potentially... I was going to say maybe Absol. We did not find a Welder, though, to back that up. That kind of sucks. We'll just Cherish Ball for another Venusaur. I mean, we probably just pass. We have 320 HP. He's probably going to Psi Power my Venusaur. We can't Shaymin heal it. That's fine. We're in a decent spot, I guess. Like, well, not in a decent spot, but we're like, we have enough healing to make this Mew pretty much do no damage to my Venusaur. But hopefully we can draw something soon. We can slowly build up Venusaur, though. Oh, he's actually going to retreat into the Spiritomb. He's going on the aggressive here. So if we can draw a Welder here, we can actually Viridian and get the energy to take a knockout here, which is pretty good. Kind of wish we had the Absol in play. Show you not that retreat cost is really good. Alright, what do we draw? Drew a Bill. That can find us Welder, which it doesn't. It does get us a Great Potion and a custom piece, which I think I'll take. We don't really need the Hearth right now. I think we'll just play the Weak Guard Energy. And I'll pass. So we do have the Great Potions, and we have that Gardenia. We can custom catch her next turn too if we really want to. I don't think my opponent has really any like big threat here that could really take me out, other than maybe like potentially Froslass could do a lot of damage. We'll see what happens though on this turn. My opponent is going to evolve that Ditto into a Froslass. They're going to go for a Reds challenge here, getting rid of a Buzzmosa, which is a good discard. We could always have Jirachi in play at some point, which we probably will end up needing to find. Yeah, see what happens. They're actually going for the Hustle Belt. They're going to hit me hard. We can heal that damage, though, which is fine. And we get to take a knockout, which is pretty sick. They have no cards in their hand, which is pretty good, too, I guess. So we can do 160, and we can heal a lot of that damage. Let's see what we draw. Pokemon. Okay, so we'll Unit Energy. We'll Great Potion. Gardenia. How much HP do we have? 290. We're bulky. We can actually Pokemon. I don't really know what I want to get here. I guess we can get a Shaymin. Just try and keep spamming the heals. Might have been a good turn to get Jirachi, too. I don't know. I could play the Viridian and then custom catcher here, because I don't really need the customs right now, but we can always wait a turn. Because if you're not going to Froslass, you know, you can't really do that again. Because of, he hits me with Spiteful Sigh, you'll have, like, no HP left, so we can't do 2 Spiteful Sighs. So we can maybe custom one of these Spiritombs. Okay, we're definitely going to go for that custom Viridian play, then. Definitely, though, building up Evergreen is going to be huge. We'll see what my opponent's able to do. They do draw Dark Energy, which is a little annoying. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't find energy here. I mean, they could Icy Wind me. We do have Pokemon Center Lady, though. No, they're actually going for that Spiteful Sigh, which will do a lot of damage. 140 to be exact. But we can heal some of that. Floral Heal. We can custom knock out that Spiritomb. Drop that Viridian. We can custom again. And we did actually draw a PCL, and we got a Jirachi. I could Viridian, but there's nothing to discard here. So we're just going to Pollen Hazard. The shuffle effect wouldn't be bad either, though. Getting those catchers back would be nice. And we'll just take that knockout, and my opponent is pretty much in a bad spot. Now, they can potentially get a Dark Energy. I don't know how many Darks they're playing. They've already played 2, and I gotta imagine they're playing no more than maybe 2. I haven't really looked at this Froslass list yet, so I don't really know what other things they got going on in their deck here. Venusaur has 250 HP, so yeah, we're not going to get KO'd. Wow. The custom catcher draw, okay. That's probably going to get him a supporter. There's a Jirachi. This is why I need the Absol, guys, because the Jirachi. You're going to get an energy. Okay, so they did have the third energy. I'm assuming they have a supporter. No, they don't. Okay. 160. They're going to hit me pretty hard. But we can go for that Evergreen here. Which is what we're going to do. Well, I mean, we could risk, actually, in Venusaur not getting KO'd. We can't really get KO'd by much. We're not in Sledgehammer range, either. We can actually wait a turn and then save our Evergreen to get the Shuffle back. Yeah, you know what? Let's risk it. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's Gardenia and just knock him out normally. We'll risk it. We have 190 HP. It's like impossible for him to do that much damage anyways. Okay, Pokecom's good. If we draw a Pokemon, we can get another Absol. Prevent this Jirachi from retreating. So he could Icy win me. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. But yeah, I don't think we can get KO'd. We're not in Sledgehammer range. Hoopa's not doing much damage. There's really nothing I don't know that he would have that could even hit my Venusaur here. And if Venusaur survives another turn, that's really good. And then we can just Viridian Evergreen GX. Get all these Gardenias, get those catchers, get that Great Potion, get the PCL back. And we pretty much win, to be honest. I don't even know if my opponent could really even deal with this Venusaur. They can get a Nihilego GX. Okay, we gotta watch out for that. Or Nihilego GX, a Nihilego. They might actually go for that Void Tentacles. They have one card in their hand. Is it Escape Board? It's a custom again! Ooh, that's not good. Don't get a switching card, please. You gotta be kidding me. But they are gonna go with the Froslass, though. Fair enough. See if we wake up here. We don't. We have 150 HP, though. Which is still pretty good. Alright, we'll Viridian away this. We'll get a Grass Energy, attach it to Venusaur. And pass. Again, we're probably not going to get knocked out. And we can do another Viridian next turn and go for that Evergreen. Assuming we don't stay asleep next time. We do have one switch in the deck. We still have another bill we can draw and maybe find that switch. We can obviously draw something good. We'll see, though. Ooh, they do get a Hustle Belt. But it's not the end of the world, though, because Spiteful Side's only doing, what, 100? Really? Ooh, they do actually get a Shrine. Oh, that's pretty bad. That actually does mean that I can't take that Evergreen Shuffle KO. That is not very good. And they're also going to bump my Stadium, which prevents me from doing, like, a Welder KO. But actually, you know, I could have done Welder last turn on the Venusaur. I feel like a complete chump for not doing that. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. I should have just Viridian for the Welder. But then I guess I would have had to give up the Escape Board, which I didn't want to do. And he's actually going to knock me out here. I forgot Spiteful Side can actually do that. That is super, super annoying. We do get a prize, though. We do get a switch. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect Spiteful Side to do that. Not gonna lie. He does have his Nightcap turn. But if we can get 2 fires here, we actually can knock out something, and then we don't have to worry about that. I don't think we can even lose anymore anyways. Even though my opponent just did take 3 prizes, but we'll see what happens. Drew another Venusaur. And nice! That does mean we aren't getting Nightcap. And we have a switch in our hand, too. So, I mean, this is pretty much game. Actually, no, we only have 1 energy in the discard. Oof, I'm an idiot. I miscounted. We have to draw an energy here in order to put ourselves in a good spot. We actually might lose if we don't get energy. Okay, we did get 1. Phew. Okay. That was close and scary. That was pretty dang close. And then next turn, we win. Because we are going to avoid that Nightcap turn. We have a switch in our hand. If he decides to Void Tentacles me, which is really his last option at this point, you gotta imagine. His last option would be to Void Tentacles me. So yeah, it's looking like this game is about wrapped up. I mean, that was pretty close with that Froslass. I really should have went for Welder there, but then I went on the Escape Board or the Switch, so I guess it's fine. And I'll see what happens here. We will see what happens. He's gonna stamp me! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we got a Welder, so we can draw into an energy source. We can Welder. Void Tentacles. He still doesn't have his Nightcap turn, though. It's nothing in the world. That is pretty annoying, though. I did not expect the Reset Stamp. I gotta start considering that more often now. It is good that I burned that Reset Stamp, but I guess it's bad because now I might not be able to draw out of this because I have the Welder. If I had the Reset Stamp, I would have been able to Welder. This is gonna be a pretty close match. Oh, man. I thought this game was gonna be pretty straightforward. Oh, he's retreating. Man, if we had Absol play right now, we'd be in a really good spot. What's he doing? He's bringing the Shaymin? Okay. That's an interesting play. Looks like he's just gonna pass. Fine by me. Obviously, we're not gonna lose in a bunch of turns where Venusaur is gonna get killed, so we should be okay. He's out of customs now, so yeah, that's pretty good. I actually don't know why he did that. I don't know why he brought in the Shaymin. It was a weird play. That was a very weird play. I guess obviously he doesn't want to bring in the Jirachi, but like he could have went for that Nightcap, or no, he could have Void Tentacles me, Poison and Shrine, taking. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't just do that. Okay, we're not drawing very well. This is not good. But we do have enough healing cards left, I think, right? We still have a lot of greats. Yeah, there's no way we could deck him out too. If he doesn't want to attack me, we could literally deck him out because we'll be able to heal in time before Venusaur even gets knocked out by the Shrine of Punishment. And he has no customs left, right? He's played all 4. I'm almost certain. Yeah, he's out of customs. The Reset Stamp to 1 definitely hurting us here, but I still don't see how we're gonna lose at this point. Like, you gotta expect he has. I guess he can go like Mew. Yeah, okay, I guess he can speed the process with Mew. So we just gotta draw an energy here, and we win the game. If I actually lose, though, to the Mew, I'm gonna laugh. That's gonna be a terrible way to die. And that is game, okay. And that is indeed game. Alright, Venusaur Welder taking the dub here against a Spiritomb Froslass deck. A matchup that I don't really think is bad. I think it's a pretty decent matchup. As long as you're consistent with your energy attachment, you should be good, especially with perfectly timed evergreens. That was a pretty nice game. My opponent definitely kind of locked me out of the game there with that Reset Stamp, but I think overall that was pretty fine. We actually get some packs to open up here for you guys, which we will definitely do. We'll see what we can pull from Unified Minds. At this point, I'm just looking for Secret Cherish Balls, not gonna lie. Secret Cherish Balls and full art Mewtwo's is really all I care for right now. Let's see if we can pull either or. Alright, let's see. But yeah, Venusaur, deck went pretty well. We didn't get to use our GX move. I kind of wish I maybe did a Viridian turn earlier because I could have pulled off the Evergreen. But overall, I think we're okay. Ooh, we got that 4th Reverse Hall Zygarde. That's actually pretty big. Now I got 4 of them for that max bling. And what is this pack going to give me? Come on, give me a Secret Rare Cherish Ball. Nope. Alright, we'll see you guys in one more game with the deck, probably. Alright, guys, gonna get into another game with Venusaur Welder. That first game was pretty sick. I maybe could have played it a little better there, again, with my energy attachments. But we're fine. And oh, wow, we once again avoided a fire deck. That's pretty impressive. I mean, we have, you know, a few answers to fire, Weak Guard Energy, the Cherrim, but overall, fire is something we do actively want to avoid at all costs. And we didn't even find one. And alright, we don't have that turn 1 Welder, but we do have a Unit Energy, which is good. We'll see what they're playing. I saw a lot of different types. It actually could be a Quagnite deck, judging from all the types. No, they're playing Pika. So I guess Pika with, like, Feeny. Pika's pretty decent, I would say. It's not the worst matchup ever. I think Pika's winnable. Depends on how the match goes. The worst thing that could happen is probably the Raichu paralyzing me. But other than that, I think Pika's a decent matchup for us. We have Keldeo too, which could be big. Ooh, we just top-decked Welder. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's Pokecom. Probably for Shaymin. So we do have Keldeo. We did prize a Shaymin. We do have a Cherrim. Not really important, though. So we're not going to get a double Welder here. Or a double Energy Welder, but this is fine. We still set up a turn 2 Pollen Hazard. We have a pretty good hand. Double Great Potion, so if he even gets an attack off, we can heal that. Pollen Hazard is pretty good. It forces him to constantly retreat every single turn, which is nice. There's a Lysander Labs coming down. It's a good thing he did that now. That's one less stadium he has. It looks like he's going for that Zapdos, which is what I hoped he would do, because we can remove all the damage that thing does. We can't one-shot it, though. Unless we were able to get 2 energies on, we could have Solar Beamed. We'll see. The Pika matchup is definitely decent. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great. It's 50-50 in my opinion. Depends on how the Pikarom deck sets up. The matchup is 50-50, but I still think it's a good matchup. There's an E-Power, and there's a Lily. So if he burns a few E-Powers here, that's fine. If I could draw another custom, actually, I wouldn't mind hitting that Pika too. Yep, there's another one. Alright, so we're going to heal that damage he does to us. The less E-Powers, the better. 140. We just draw Gardenia, actually, to help us out. No, do another energy. Where was that last turn? Do you know where was that last turn? But we can pretty much heal. We're good. All that damage, bye-bye. We'll save the units. We're probably going to need Keldeo here, I think. It's a good card in this matchup. Okay. We'll Cherish, I guess, for the other Venusaur. Like, I guess I can get Keldeo too, but... Well, I'm not going to bench the Venusaur right now. And we'll Pollen Hazard. So we're not going to take a knockout, unfortunately. The Zapdos does actually have enough HP to survive, but he's confused. Force him to get a Zeraora. And he has already played a Switch, which is good. Don't know how many he plays. Again, this matchup's going to be weird. Without any healing cards in our hand, this is definitely not ideal. We do want to see some kind of healing mechanism in our hand. No Gardenia, no PCL. So we're kind of just in top deck mode for now. We can maybe do a Viridian custom play soon. And he's playing Scoop Ups in his deck. Of course he is, because, yeah, Pika definitely plays Scoop Ups. That is very annoying, and that's going to be a problem. Well, let's see if he goes with that Zapdos again. That is pretty unfortunate, though. He might have to make me do Evergreen pretty early, actually, depending on how this goes. Oh, he's customing. What's he going to bring in? He's probably going to knock out the Shaymin. Yeah, I figured. That's actually fine. Without Venusaur taking no damage, actually perfect. Wasting your customs on a one-prize Pokemon means his Keldeo is going to be even bigger. He ain't going to see the Keldeo coming, which is the best part about playing it. I should have maybe custom-balled for the Keldeo, but, like, he would know I have it. It's better to bait him and be like, yo, I got another Venusaur. Hoo, look at that. I'm going to go double Venusaur. But joke's on you. I'm planning on getting Keldeo in the deck soon. Or Keldeo soon. I doubt he's playing Electros. There's a Zeraora. Well, he has to go Zapdos here. He already attached. So he has to either Thunderbound or burn an E-Switch. Looks like he's burning that E-Switch. Losing Shaymin does kind of suck. But again, we can always get it back. Buff Padding wouldn't be bad to find right now either. So we could go Jirachi. It's risky though because I don't have a board or a switch on it. So I'm just going to go with the Venusaur and play it safe. Got another Jirachi. We'll bench that. I guess we can play one unit on. Because we draw a... No. No, we need the unit. Yeah, we need the unit to take a knockout. I'm really tempted just to Viridian. Yeah, you know I'm just gonna do it. It will help my opponent, but I don't really care. I wanna do this custom. Still have a few energies left. Want a custom here for 3. Nice, we got that Shaymin back, and we got a Gardenia. Not bad. I think we'll just Solar Beam. So the fact he's already burned 2 E-Powers means it's impossible for Venusaur to get one shot by the Pika right now, unless he like has a weird Koga's Trap or Shrine or something. Which means we can hit him with an Evergreen here. How many customs? Okay, we've only played 1. So we can always build into our other customs. So one of my plan is maybe hit this with Evergreen, and then build for double custom, finish the Pika off. Now all we gotta do is take out Dedenne to win the game. Which I guess isn't easy, because we are doing only 150. But we got the Zapdos off the board, and that's the important thing, because now all we gotta do is just give ourselves a good turn to pull off a potential Keldeo, which could win me the game. Depending on how many Zapdos he plays. He's got a Pokemon, probably going to get a Coco Prism here. He's already got 2 energy in the discard. Did he prize the Coco? It looks like he did. He actually just concedes the game. He just scoops. He's like, nope, Venusaur, you can't beat it. So yeah, that was a pretty good turn for us anyways. He would hit me with full Blitz. We would then heal all the damage. And then he could maybe Tag Bolt. But it wouldn't matter. There's a Shiny Gloom. They're playing Malamar. Malamar is another matchup that I think is pretty good. Malamar is definitely a pretty good matchup. Let's see. Well, we don't win the coin flip. That sucks. And alright, we're gonna mulligan. That's fine. Kind of revealing our deck a little bit, but he's probably assuming I'm playing a Alolan Exeggutor Rowlet. Let's see. Shaymin start again. Okay, well we don't have we don't have a Welder turn 1 combo. Well, actually no, we do, but we don't have a Venusaur to back it up. We have Energy Spinner. And if you go second, yeah, so I think we are going second. So we can actually play the Welder on a Venusaur, assuming we can draw one. So hopefully we do. I think, well, okay. If he's playing just straight Giratina Malamar, pretty decent matchup. I just gotta be careful with what I bench, because if I have Jirachi and Shaymin down, obviously Deoxys can kind of wreck me. But Pollen Hazard is so good in this matchup against Giratina, it's actually kind of funny. And also, his damage output is not great when he's only doing 130, maybe with Spell Tag, but even then we can heal a lot of the damage. It's really just these low HP things on our bench could be our hindrance, so we just gotta be careful. I'm gonna try to avoid benching too many Shaymins. I might not even bother with Jirachi. I'm probably just gonna go Absol and Venusaur are gonna be the 2 main Pokemon I try to find. But hopefully we can draw into a Venusaur. We have that perfect turn 1 Welder combo. We just don't have a Venusaur in our active spot here. My opponent will get a Cynthia. If I don't get the Venusaur, I'm going to have to bill and hope I find a Cherish Ball. If I can draw a Pokemon, I can try to bill into a Pokemon. There's a Viridian. Getting rid of a Power Plant. That's 3 stadiums down, which is good for Life Forest. Yeah, okay, cool. Just a pass. What do we draw? We didn't get the Venusaur. Well, if we just bill and hope for Cherish Ball. Oh no! We might just get donked. Okay, we're gonna have to custom up an Inkay then. Oh no, we don't even have that. Bruh! No! No, we didn't get the turn 1 Venusaur. No. Well, I mean, I should have maybe Energy Spinner before I did that. Yeah, you know what? I kind of played that like a bot. I should have Energy Spinner before I done Bill. It's been a long day at school, guys. Okay, can you believe me? I'm exhausted. Well, there goes that. And we had a pretty good hand, too. Like, dang. I don't know. We might survive the turn. There's like a very low chance. Well, he has no energy in the discard, which I guess is a good sign. He needs a switching card and a way to get rid of an energy. We actually just got donked. I should have Energy Spinnered first. Why did I not do that? I just can't think today, guys. I mean, I'm recording this after, like, a long day at school, so it's like, I'm already pretty tired. I needed to get a video because I don't have any time to record it. This video should be going up on Wednesday. I need a video for Wednesday. I don't have a lot of time to record. Alright, let's just hope that he doesn't get a knockout here. Still no energy in the discard is a good sign. He needs a switch card energy. If he doesn't actually get the knockout, I mean, our hand is still pretty bad. Maybe I should have grabbed the bill, after all. Oh, there's a treasure. But does he have the switching card to go into the Giratina? Dang it, man. This was a good matchup, too. Giratina Malamar is a matchup that I think is pretty good. But we just had to get an unfortunate, terrible start. I should have Energy Spinner first, and I guarantee you I would have found the Cherish Ball off the bill. We only play 3, though. We don't play 4. So we don't need 4, in my opinion. But I wish I had 4 in the deck. Alright, let's see. If my opponent's slow rolling me here, rip, but I doubt it. They probably have the switch, right? Well, they did Stellar Wish into a Spell Tag. That's not a switching card, so they might not actually have the KO here. They just need to switch into Giratina and they win the game. They just need a switch. They gotta have it. They Cynthia, they didn't get Stellar Wish for switch, but they gotta have it. Oh, they don't! We survive another turn. Can we draw a Venusaur? Bruh. Okay, well, that's annoying. Alright, we're just gonna Cynthia then. We're gonna lose a pretty stacked hand, but whatever. Okay, there we go. We got a Venusaur. No energy, though. Okay, that's fine. We can just do this. We can play you for a Venusaur. We're gonna have to go Jirachi here. I could custom one of these Malamars up, I guess. But I guess Stellar Wish would guarantee us the energy after all, right? Because whatever we grab, we can discard, but I don't want to. I think, as much as I do want to custom one of these Malamars, I think I'm just going to guarantee the energy here. Now we'll custom. Okay, there we go. We got a Welder. It's pretty good. I'll take probably another Gardenia, to be honest. Okay. We're in the game. We're back in the game. This is pretty good. We got a back in the game. Just when things were looking terrible. I mean, that opening hand was pretty stacked, but whatever. I am a little scared of cross division, but again, I'm going to just avoid benching too many Pokemon here. I guess I got to worry about cross division doing 200 damage to Venusaur. I don't know. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. This is going to be a weird game, though. The fact that we didn't get that turn 1 Venusaur energy attachment off kind of sucks. We probably would have been in... We would have taken the prize by now. Which, we need to take as much prize as we can in this matchup. We need to stay... not ahead, but we at least need to be taking prizes a lot of the time in order for this matchup to really work out for us. The Spell Tag's going to be a little annoying, but again, if we just have like maybe 2 Pokemon to play at most, it's fine. And I am obviously potentially looking for Absol here, too, to shut off these Jirachis from retreating. And Life Force can probably stay and play, too. He hasn't played many stuff. So I can see Life Force actually sticking, which is pretty nice. Life Force could stick because he's already down 3 stadiums, and I don't think they have 4. Ooh, they lose a Cynthia. So Reset Stamp is good. I can hold the Judge, but I mean they already have 2 Jirachis. Alright, let's see where they put this 40 damage. Probably not on themselves, but we'll see. Nope, the Jirachi figured. Okay, so see, we draw here. Another custom. Alright, Judge will have to go. Not the greatest Welder in the world. Only 1 energy. It is what it is. We gotta better find energy. We have units, right? Okay, good. There's units. And there's a Life Force for next turn. Not bad. Okay, this is where the train is going to get rolling. So we're not going to knock him out. But he's going to be affected by switch conditions. And he's going to be confused. Which would force him to actually have to switch out of this. Which is pretty sweet. We have Gardenia and Life Force. So we can heal that damage he does to us. He's going to slowly blow that Espeon Deoxys in the background. Most likely, too. We got to be a little careful. But I think we'll be okay to win this game. But yeah, as you can see, guys, when you don't play against a fire deck, Venusaur Welder, boys, it's looking lit. Alright, let's see what my opponent does here. They gotta have a switch. They've already played none so far. I guess, like, Espeon Deoxys could hit me hard with Psychic Club, but there's 2 Jirachis in play, so we're fine. Sucks that he's not burned anymore. I'd rather the thing get knocked out while he's burned, so then Spell Tag doesn't activate. Because Spell Tag specifically states, and ooh, he hits himself with Confusion. Nice. So I can actually just pass and he'll get knocked out. And we don't have to worry about that Spell Tag. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, take our prize. Keldeo. Okay, that's Viridian Forest bait then, I guess. I could have done Viridian there, by the way, obviously, but there's nothing to get rid of. Everything in the hand I want to hold on to. Maybe I could have gotten rid of one of the Gardenias, or the custom actually would have been bad. But we can probably pull up a custom this up pretty early and try to get some quick damage on it. There's no way he's going to heal the Espeon Deoxys. So customing up the Deoxys early would be pretty good to try and get some damage on it. Hopefully they lose one more stadium, because I got to assume they're out of stadiums here. Because we're really going to need Life Force to stick. This game is going to be a lot easier when we have Life Force in play at all times. So I doubt they're playing Reset Hole. Let's see what they do. They most likely have another spell tag for the Venusaur, so... Or the Giratina, so Shaymin's days are probably numbered here. Now, let's see. 130 damage, though, is not a lot for my opponent to do, and this is the good thing. And the good thing is, too, they're not getting energy on this thing, which is good. Now, let's see. Will they Shadow Impact? Also, what are they going to have to hit? What will they hit? They can hit themselves, and then Pollen Hazard KOs and go back to their turn. Alright, Shadow Impact. 130 damage, which will do not much. Actually, we can draw a Great Potion here. We don't have to bother playing the Life Forest. Hit some Malamar. Okay, what do we draw? Cherubi. Alright, we'll get rid of the Keldeo. Alright, we're getting ready for that Evergreen. 80. Shaymin, heal 20. 290 HP, yeah, we're pretty good. And I think we just go for... Do we just knock him out, or we just keep Pollen Hazarding? I think I keep going for that Pollen Hazard. Try to avoid Spell Tag. Hopefully he stays burned, and hits himself with Confusion. Oh, he doesn't stay burned, but he's still confused. Hits himself with Confusion here, we can once again just pass, and he'll get knocked out by Poison. But they don't have enough switches to constantly, you know, get out of this, which is pretty good, too. Okay, there's the first switch. There is the Stellar Wish. Man, Absol would be so good right now, man. Absol would be busted. We really want to get Absol in play ASAP. If we had it in play right now, we'd be fine, because then they couldn't just do this. They'd have to actually go into the Jirachi and retreat without having to do Stellar Wish. I think, right? I don't know. Still, we really wanted to have Absol in play. It would have slowed them down quite a bit. 130 damage. And 40 on the Malamar. So we have 106 HP. There's a Cynthia top deck. Alright, well, Gardenia. We'll Shaymin. And before he has one random Giratina Garchomp in the deck, that would be absolutely hilarious if he has one in the deck. Should I get rid of the Cherubi? We haven't played a Pokecom. No, we have. Well, I don't want to get rid of it because I need it for Pokecom, but it's also something I don't want to see ever again. You know? How much HP do we have with that spell tag? 220. It's not even Cross Vision would kill me. So we'll be fine. Next turn is looking like the Evergreen turn. We have two things in our hand, so actually if we can just get another Venusaur here, that'd be really good. I don't know, my opponent could have like the random thing in the deck that allows him to kill my Venusaur, but I'm off the assumption that they're playing just a normal vanilla Giratina Psychic deck, and they're not playing anything wacky like Giratina or Ultra Necrozma. Ooh, we got a Stamp. That's huge, considering they've already played a few supporters. Alright, let's see what they get here. Shaymin is still in play, which is good. Shaymin's actually been in play longer than he really should. It would have been donked in our first turn. But Shaymin is putting in a lot of the work. Okay. Let's see what my opponent does. It looks like they're going to go with another Giratina. They do have another Spell Tag. The Spell Tags are definitely annoying, but because we're just healing every turn, it's not really the end of the world. Let's see. There's a Stellar Wish. Getting themselves a Lily. There's an acrobike. Another thing too, what did they play? Pro acrobikes. I gotta really hope they have no stadiums left. But the good thing is, dude, they're gonna run out of things at Shadow Impact, I think, too. Well, I guess no, they can still have the Malamars. Nah, whatever, doesn't matter. I really wish I had Mew in the deck, though, because we could just Mew these Malamars at some point. Mew could be, like, the secret way to winning. We could take multiple prizes with Mew at once. That would be pretty nice. Even customing a Malamar would be really good and detrimental. And, oh, they don't even get an attack off. Oh, rip my opponent. I think this is definitely going to be that, Life Force turn. Alright, let's do this. Viridian, wait, that we can always get it back. Don't forget. This is going to be our Life Force turn, though. So 60, 280 HP. Plus this. So not even Cross Division would hit me, even with like that spell tag. 300 HP. I'm gonna play the Cynthia now, because what we're looking for is probably Great Potions and more PCLs and Gardenias. Okay, we got a Great Potion. Got more energy too. We should probably attach just to be ready for Evergreen. Yeah, we'll just take that Solar Beam KO. Free prize. So, Shaymin can get knocked out by Deoxys, obviously. And it looks like he's targeting it. You could also Distortion Door it. But the less damage I take, the better. The thing I'm really curious to see, though, is will this Life Force stay in play? Will the Life Force stay in play? That's what I'm curious about. He's played 2 Viridians, 1 Power Plant. Will the Life Force stick? Because if it doesn't stick, this might have to be the turn where we go for that Evergreen. Yeah, there's... Okay, Shaymin gets KO'd. But, again, we're not going to bench much else other than maybe another Venusaur. And there's not much they could do at that point. Stellar Wish? Okay. How many heals have we played? Only 2 Gardenias. So, if we burn a few more Great Potions, we can definitely set up a Evergreen and get back all our heal cards. Especially if we get some Bill in our hands, we can Bill, get those things back. Alright, let's see what they're going for here. Looks like they're going to go for that Tina. I think they have 1 spell tag left, right? Yeah. So, we can heal 110 damage here, which means they're only going to be doing 20 damage / 60 with the spell tag. So we just got to basically avoid being in range of Cross Division KOing us with 6 energies. Cynthia. Do they have a counter stadium? They found a Recycle energy. That's pretty big. That means they can constantly attack with Giratina every single turn, unless we can hit an Absol. Again, we really want to find Absol here. And they're going to Shadow Impact. Alright, we survive. We can heal a lot of that damage. And then they get a spell tag. Alright, this is perfect. Okay, so Life Forest. Great Potion. What'd it do? We have 280 HP. And Solar Beam. The only real downer is we don't have another Venusaur in play, but like I don't really think we can lose at this point. And they could reset stamp me out of the game, possibly. We still have a few customs we can draw. We'll see what happens. But either way, they're never gonna one-shot me, so like we'll always be able to do Evergreen GX. Kind of sucks we have no more Great Potions or PCL in our hand to kind of heal a little bit more, because I don't want to do Evergreen quite yet. Actually, 180 damage is really relevant at one-shotting, at taking out this guy, potentially. Man, Absol being in play right now, though, if we had it right now, would be so good. It would actually be amazing. It would be sick. Okay, what's he doing? He's probably gonna go with another mount with another Giratina. Alright, let's see. Depending on what we draw, this might have to be the Evergreen turn. If they have a spell tag, I might go. Oh no! They have the 4 stadium. No. Well, I'm surprised Life Force stuck that long then. If he had they had another stadium. Yep, this is definitely gonna be our Evergreen turn. But we Evergreen. Not much they can do. Not much they can do. Do they have a reset stamp? That's like the only thing I'm kind of scared of right now is maybe a stamp coming down. No, just a Shadow Impact for 130 damage. Which makes me have to Evergreen. What do we draw? Energy Spinner. Kind of really looking for that Venusaur. It's a shame we haven't found another Venusaur yet. But yeah, this is going to be our Evergreen turn. Maybe we'll just play all these. And we're going to get back all these cards we just played. Well, I guess I didn't need to play the Energy Spinner and stuff. Whatever, but who cares? Can we lose this point? Probably not. Alright, there's another Venusaur. Perfect. So they have to go Espeon Deoxys in order to stop me. I mean, oh, no. They go Giratina, we just win. But we can try another Venusaur. If we can get a Welder top deck, we build it up. Kind of surprised we haven't found many supporters right now, but again, I think this is game... I don't think my opponent can win at this point. It's not looking very good for them at all. But man, it just looks like I wasn't able to get the Absol down this match. I don't think it was our last prize either, like, it just didn't want to come out and play. But if we had Absol, man, that'd be so nice. Just not... These Jirachis, I think it's what give my opponent so much leverage, but with only the one switch played, like, if we had Absol, dude, this would be so clutch. So they have to go Espeon Deoxys here if they want to prevent me from winning this turn. But no, it looks like they're just going for that Giratina. They're just, like, committed. I guess, like, we can hit them and then they'll just retreat the Deoxys regardless. But I don't think it matters. It's looking like it's game, folks. Yeah, it looks like they're going Giratina, which is game. Do they have a reset stamp, though, to maybe shut me out of the game if somehow they are able to prevent me from winning next turn somehow? What will they have? Yep, they're going... Yeah, they see that. But they're already attached, so they can't do anything. We have a custom in our hand, so we hit this once. All we gotta do is hit it twice, we win. You already attached your Giratina, you can't do it twice. Yeah, I think they realized their mistake. Nice. Hey, we top decked a heal card. Beautiful. Alright, we'll get the Venusaur. I mean, we don't really even need to bench it, to be honest with you. We're not gonna lose next turn. We'll just, yeah. We don't need to bench it. You never know. It could get trapped in the active. There's no need to. No need to bench it. I'm not gonna bother. I don't think they play customs because we haven't seen a single one, and they probably don't have any, but yeah. We're just gonna say, alright, what are you gonna do? Nothing at this point. You can't take out my Venusaur. I forgot I shuffled my discard back. Why did I look at my discard? Okay, well, yeah, this is probably game. I don't really see how they can win. All we need to do is then draw our last custom. But honestly, after this recording this video, yeah, there's the scoop. And yeah, that'll wrap up the video. I'm starting to maybe consider taking out 2 customs and only playing 2 in the deck, and then you have room for maybe like mixed herbs, maybe just take custom out altogether and just play 4 mixed herbs. Go all in with the healing, maybe go with 4 build. But I don't know, that'll wrap the piece of video, guys, on the Venusaur Welder deck. Really interesting archetype, had a lot of fun playing it. But yeah, that'll wrap the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below on the road to reaching 6,000 subs. Make sure to check out the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Use my discount code CODELF, get a 5% discount on your order. And Venusaur Welder, is this the revival of the Venusaur Celebi deck? Who knows? Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter. Leave a like. Bye-bye.